From Brazil to Iran, thousands have gathered to show solidarity with U.S. protests over the killing of George Floyd. He died after a Minneapolis cop kneeled on his neck for nearly 9 minutes. The worldwide events echoed peaceful messages in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. In South America, hundreds of protesters came together outside Rio de Janeiro's state government building on Sunday. They demanded an end to police brutality against Black people within Rio's working-class neighborhoods, known as favelas. Iranians held a small demonstration on Saturday outside the Swiss embassy. 2 Syrian artists painted a mural in memory of Floyd in war-torn Idlib. And in Palestine, a group gathered to protest the killing of Iyad al-Halik, an autistic Palestinian man, as well as Floyd. In London, demonstrators marched through the city and around the U.S. Embassy on Sunday, defying the UK's coronavirus restrictions that prohibit mass gatherings. Protesters kneeled in unison, chanting "No justice, no peace" in Trafalgar Square. George Floyd! The protests were peaceful until police attempted to clear Parliament Square. Protests against police brutality also formed throughout Berlin on Saturday. Demonstrators gathered around the U.S. Embassy chanting, "Lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!" In Italy, Black Lives Matter protesters surrounded the U.S. consulate. The country is still on lockdown, and they appear to be social distancing. In Ireland, over 150 protesters gathered on Sunday with signs reading, "The world is watching." They gathered again the next day outside of the U.S. Embassy.
We're here about the injustice of Black lives being lost every day at the hands of the police authority in the United States, and not only in the United States. Racism is a global issue.
Protesters also called for an end to racism in Canada, where a recent police killing of a Black man and another death currently under investigation have inflamed tensions. These protests merged with calls for solidarity with U.S. demonstrators rallying against Floyd's death. In New Zealand, around 4,000 protesters took to the streets of Auckland on Monday for rallies and vigils. Crowds gathered outside the U.S. consulate. Protests demanding justice and an end to racist policing are expected to continue this week.